Looks like it's live. Looks like it's connecting. So let's take a look, see here. And there it is. Yes. Finally. Finally. After almost 2 months, we're back live. So let's go ahead and let me flip this over to this so I can see what's going on. Yes. The first one worked. The first one. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. This is Motu Joe. We are live for the first time in a couple months. If this is doing what it should be, it is going out to the Facebook groups that I'm a part of. It's also going out to YouTube and possibly a couple other social streams. So the first time that you saw it pop up as it went live, it suggested I switch to a real-time media player versus the Facebook Live. So I just switched the settings and yep, that means for those groups, Svidia Nation, Retroverse, Galaxy, Lost Toys, Greatest Toy Group on Earth, all of those different groups, I'll go back in and that little pop-up that comes up, I'll leave it. So anyway, we're live! Okay, so thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that very much. Let me do this as well. Mountain Dew, always. We have got those. Those are what we're going to be opening today. I might go out there and grab something else. So let me take a look. See here. I believe everything is functioning the way it should. I'm just going to take a quick little peek here and make sure that I see the streams in a couple other spots. What's new with everybody? What's going on? It's been far too long, and I have had a lot going on, but it's been a lot of fun. I miss doing this, and I really hope that you guys enjoy spending the evening and some time with me. So here we go. Let's see what the first box is. Joey, what's up, bud? Yeah, Mike, it's been a long time. And thank you, Sean. This has been an amazing opportunity to work with Mark Taylor and Rebecca Taylor to bring these t-shirts out to the public. It's awesome. If you haven't bought them yet, if you haven't had a chance, this is a mutually beneficial thing. We're working together on this, so go and pick one up. All right. This one was already opened. I do not recall. It's been a minute, so okay. This one is a more new item. These have been floating out there for a while. I don't remember exactly when I got this, but it's the flocked version. Again, nothing super rare here, but again, flocked. This was the Hot Topic exclusive, one of the exclusives that they had, and I think it's pretty damn cool. All right. They also had two. They also had a whole other series of stuff. I only happen to have that one. I do believe I have the other cat somewhere in here. Yeah, well, actually, this is the non-flocked version. This is the unflocked. It's not unflocked version. Come on, where's the glare? So you can see that this is just a regular version. Boy, the glare is really crazy on this. So I have to work on finding a good sweet spot. But you get the idea. This is the unflocked. The other version is the flocked. Oh, there it is right there. They normally put a little sticker on it, and there it was. It was just up at the top. I missed it. Hot Topic exclusive. Hello, Mike. What's the good word? And to go along with the non-flocked or unflocked version, here is the Panther version. Panther. Pretty cool. Again, these are pretty... I wouldn't say they were hard to find, but they disappeared from shelves really quick. So if you didn't get to the stores, you didn't know, they seemed to be harder to find for no apparent reason. Oh, that sucks, Sean. Yeah, that happens in the Facebook world. It happens in the rural too. So it's Craigslist doesn't matter. It's just the nature of these toys. Eric, what's up, man? So here's something kind of different. Oh, wait. Oh, Oh, I remember what this one is. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. This is so cool. Motu Gefter has crazy finds on all sorts of stuff. This to me is up there with an epic find. And again, for those that like to buy, check him out. Good guy, good deals. I got a super double diamond from the Loyal Subjects. Now, for those who don't watch or collect Loyal Subjects, that is hard to get. I think there's like 100 of them made, or don't hold me to that, but they're very, very rare. They were part of an exclusive club. You had to pay a bunch to get into it. And this is one of those exclusives. Oh, I was blown away. This is so cool. And it's Battle Armor He-Man. Probably my favorite figure from childhood. Wow. Clear yellow with power sword, battle axe, and shield. So again, this is pretty flippin' sweet. This is not. They're hard. You won't. It's hard to find them. This is. I am just stoked. I am. The packaging is done really well too. It's a. Anyway. Love it. You should see how it kind of raised up. Comes up off the. There you go. There's a good show. So you got flat matte, and then you got gloss on it. Awesome. Show the McDonald's Mattel box. The Happy Meal box? If you need a Happy Meal box, let me know. I have some more of those. Okay. What else was in here? What else happened? Okay, so this is from a buddy of mine. Just to give you an idea how long it's been. I looked it up because I was just curious. It's May 20th. It's been 2 months and 2 days. But my birthday was back in May, so this is way out. Okay, this is old. But he got me. I'm gonna bleed over. This is still Motu-ish. But he got me the 2 figures that I had mentioned that I wanted to collect one day, and I cannot believe he found them because I hadn't found them yet. But he got me the Black Manta DC Primal Rage, which is all the rage. Freaking badass figure. Oh wait, I'm gonna set that on the floor. And the Bizarro. Have to go with Bizarro. Gotta get the Bizarro. And for those that hadn't seen the backs, there's the backs again. Not gonna dwell a whole lot of time. This is kind of that crossover genre. But again, super appreciative of those. Those are so damn cool. How can you not like those? They're just, I mean, here we've got Bizarro Faker, the DC 2-pack, right? So, it's a crossover. It works. Love it. Love it. Okay. What else was there? I forgot where I was going to go. Oh my gosh! All right. I'm just going to grab this one. I don't know what's in this one. I think this is an eBay find. Pretty sure it's an eBay find. Yeah, eBay. So there's been an individual that's been selling some stuff on occasion that I've been following. And had some pretty good stuff. And I have been on a buying hiatus, and that's also not the whole reason why I've been off air. A lot of it has to do with work. My main job is at a very, 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 very busy point right now. So, and I have Retro Rags, which we're prepping for, getting ready to do all sorts of stuff for PowerCon, and yeah. Yeah. So, very busy. Oh, okay. Now I got him. Like, what the heck is going on with this? All right. This is some cool stuff. This is some merchandise. Merchandise. Yes, merchandise. If it has Motu on it, I gotta have it. It's gotta come in the collection. And I think that this might be... Okay, I have a double. If someone's interested, you can hit me up. Unused, unopened keychain popsicles, spin action, Grayskull game. And it actually is named the Grayskull game on the back. So the only difference between the two... There it goes. Obviously, it's not the most... There we go. Pretty cool. I'll send you pictures. I need a buying hiatus. Yeah. Show the McDonald's Happy Meal box? This? Why is everyone fascinated with this all of a sudden? The McDonald's Happy Meal box? 2000X? You got... Oh, I know why. You guys want to see the Bratz stuff. That's what it was. Yeah, that's it. I think I've got maybe 5, 6 unused of those. If someone needs them, let me know. Claim. Joey. Oh! Oh! This is awesome! Look. This is awesome! This is an open version. Right? Bubble tape. Is that what it was? I don't want to say the wrong. Double dispenser. Airheads Extremes. These are still sealed. These are dare worthy of eating, but I'm not going to open them. I'm not going to do it. I would if I had extras, but I don't. So these are staying just sealed like this. You got watermelon strawberry, extreme, filled with Airhead Extremes. Man, I wish I had seen these when I was out when these were out originally. This would have been badass. Oh, so cool to have had these. So, I do have this will become available at some point. That's an extra one. And I do have this guy. It's over there up on the shelf I can see as an extra as well. Oh, this is so much fun. It's been a couple months. Oh my, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm making myself laugh. I'm losing my mind. All right. Let's make sure. I think I saw a little notice pop up. Let me just take a quick little check. Hold on. I think I just saw something pop up that was not accurate, but I could be wrong. Maybe. Nope, we're good. Sorry about that, fellas. Or ladies, if anyone's watching. Where did it go? There we go. Apologize. Take the eyes off. This is a box that I haven't opened. And I don't know what's inside. Oh my gosh. Did I really not open this? This is from February 5th. I've been sitting on this since February? That's long for me, even. What the heck did I buy and not... What's this? Oh my gosh, this is a huge box for such a little thing. I have no idea why, but this has been sitting there since February. So with now this officially in my possession, the only one I'm missing at this point is Trapjaw, the Chase, and I haven't even been looking for him But I got a feeling they're probably still hovering between 30 and 40 bucks, somewhere in there. But that's expensive for a Pez. I picked these up for 25. I think 20 and 30. I think one of them I paid 35 for, I think. I'm not sure, but most of the time it's 30 or less. But that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's do some vintage. For those that have stayed and endured, let's do some vintage. This is not that old, but again, I have been really watching everything. Everything here was bought months ago at this point. But it's fun to open them. This is vintage, boys. Ladies and germs, this is vintage. And despite, let me set this up here. Despite all the crazy madness that I have, I don't have all of the vintage series mint on card. I don't. I made a couple little notches in that belt today. Now, for those that are MOC collectors, mint on card, my thing is I just want the figures to have never been touched. They're still inside. If there's some wear on the card, I'm okay with that. The corners, if the blisters are even cracked, but the figure's never moved, I'm okay. This particular example, the bubble is crystal clear, but the card has got a little warping action going on. Oh, Mr. DeLangus is going to be at Grayskull Con. I was fortunate enough to meet him in 2017 with my son, Anthony, and he got to meet Anthony as well. And this is a great find. I need to get some Zolo cases. So more than likely, I will either order those in advance or I'll pick them up when I get to PowerCon. Again, PowerCon is just around the corner. If you're going, pre-order your stuff now, and it saves you guys some money. And it saves you some time and hassle. Blade. Mint on card. Yes. Yes, Daniel. My intention is to continue to buy everything that I can afford. So right now there's not much happening. So I'm kind of lucky that there's a gap here. There's those reactions that came out, but we know that there was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives and a couple things, but between Grayskull and all these other things, the Stout collection and what's still come, and Mondo, which I haven't bought the Mondos, there's a lot of Motu going on, and it's not cheap stuff. So yes, the intention is to buy that line and keep going with it. I have a sick obsession called Motu. Got to figure out how to feed that or curb that in some way, and I think coming back and doing more of these videos and it will be good for me. So I don't think we're going to have as long a gap anymore. At least I'm going to try my best not to. There's another MOC in here. Oh, I remember now. I couldn't remember what it was. I mean, this was a couple months ago, so more than a couple months ago. This one, the card's a little more worse for wear, but he's a harder one to find. Blast Attack. Yeah, buddy. The bubbles are in excellent condition on these. I mean, really. I'm just doing some double. Just looking here. That's pretty cool. Sorry. You guys should be looking at this. I can look at this anytime, but you guys are watching now, so you guys should watch it. Yeah. So, if we look on the back, what does Joe need? I need to secure myself a Scareglow. Yeah, I'm one of them. I need to get a Ninjor. Yep, I'm one of those guys too. I did get a Faker, but I don't remember Wave 2 Faker. And a Clamp Champ. Did I say that? I always get, why do I did say clamp champ. I say champ clamp half the time. I don't know why. But 2 more MOCs. Off the belt, up on the shelf, which I figured out where the reactions are going to go. I'm getting a little piece of metal bent, and I figured out a way to create a channel system on my ceiling, on the ceiling, and it'll allow me to slide things in and slide things out. Oh, and by the way, Titus and I were wrestling for the first time since his knee surgery, and when I say wrestling, just playing with the ball a little bit. Oh, his dew claw just got a hold and it hurts. Anyway, how cool is that? The reactions will go up on the ceiling. These will go up on the shelf up there. And that'll give me space for at least 2 more rows of 4 MOCs. If not, 4. And I might be able to get a third if I do something with the meteorbs. So that was the intention. This is so freaking cool. So cool. Okay. I don't want those to go on the floor, so I'm going to set these up here. All right. Little something new. Apparently this is turning out to be a whole lot of TLS. I was fortunate enough to pick this up. The entire case. My local comic shop, Tardy's Collector Corner, which I will keep that box. That is not going in the trash. This. We did take a peek when I first got it just to see what we got. I do have doubles. I don't have anything super crazy chase in there. Oh, action figure Phil. I just got it into it. Do you know anything about the 3rd and 4th wave of 5.5 vintage filmation from Super 7? Oh boy, I'd have to check my notes, so to speak, to double check and see what the 3rd and 4th wave, what they consider the 3rd and 4th wave are. I've been getting everything Super 7 that they've put out. I think the only thing I'm missing that I can immediately think of is the green Trap Jaw reaction figure. I missed that, and I'm sure there's some other things, some exclusives, but if you have other questions, just send me a note. I can try to find out for you. All right. Carlos! PowerCon is just around the corner, my friend. This is what we got. So, I did not open these all. The only thing we checked were the chase, and I believe I did get a couple chases. Anything that's a double in here is going to be available. So obviously I know I've already got an extra Skeletor. I believe there's an extra Orko in there, possibly an extra Ram Man. I think there were 2 Stinkors. I don't remember the chases offhand. But again, the chases that I got were, there's 2 Stinkors. The chases I got weren't anything like, oh, gotta get, oh my gosh, so lucky. But they were cool. I still got them. I got 3. 4. No, I got 4? There's 4. Apparently, a lot of the guys that I know, when they were buying the cases, they were getting 5. Now, I don't know what he bought. He got, I think, 4 of these, and 3 of the 4... It was just random. Box was sealed, so I know there's no finagling going on. But mine only had 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus the 6 that he had. So basically, one whole row of his, or one whole layer of his, were chase. So pretty cool. Yeah, Phil. The new line should be really good. Lois, what's up? For me, getting the display cases and getting the display boxes, it's getting harder and harder to get these. For a minute there, it was easy. They just would throw them out there, but now the shelf space in the toy aisle seems to have changed or augmented again. And half the time now, when you go to the Mega Constructs figures, they're not there. The loyal subjects at Hot Topic, they weren't in the boxes. They were just taking them out, put them on the shelves, so you didn't even see the box some of the time. But again, very fortunate that my local comic shop watches out for me. Thrilled that I was able to get this. Obviously, I do not have the variants of all of these. I do remember when these first came out, a couple people landed the Orko, the Chase Orko, like right off the bat. I was like, oh my gosh, so lucky. I don't think I'll ever get that one. I probably will never get the Candy Stripe one, but I will probably manage to get my hands on the rest of them at some point. But doesn't happen overnight. And last but not least, this guy. And I do not know what this is. Watch, it's going to wind up being... You want to bet it's the other flocked battle cat, or the flocked panther. Yup, there it is. Oh yeah, Phil. Those Mega Constructs that are coming out are sick. And I have the Castle Grayskull. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Someone had asked me about the drawbridge a while ago, and I was first building it, and I said it's a little loose. Well, once you finish putting everything together, it tightened right up. And I still say it's a 9.5 out of 10. It's so dang cool. My kids were playing with it. Very, very time consuming in the sense that, okay, do you get your money's worth? To some degree, yeah, you definitely did. And for playability, again, my kids and I spent 3 evenings, more than that, and then we played with it. So yeah, the only reason why it's not a 10 is the price point. If the price point was $150, I believe it would have been, you can't find it. It would have just been sold out everywhere. They would have done a bunch more sales if that was the price point. And what's going to happen is those random ones that are left out there possibly may wind up selling for that. If the GameStop's pre-ordered too many or whatever it may be. Or Walmart's in particular, if they ever make it to the shelves and go on clearance, right? So, at any rate, I digress. I will get all the Mega Constructs. I love the Mega Constructs series. No, they are not Legos, and in my mind, it doesn't matter because these are on par with Lego. The figures are better than Lego. The best part about Lego is the nostalgia part, and some of what they've done is cool. What Mega Constructs is doing with the figures in particular, and really, really hitting a home run with the feel of the play sets for Masters. I love it. I can't applaud that enough. And the other play set price points are great. Even the Battle Bones, that's a fair price set. I mean, that's all good. Just that one is really pricey, but again, the master collections for the other companies are pricey too. That is the flocked panther. And again, harder to see because of the stupid glare. Sticker up top. Pre-labeled on the bottom, $14. I know what I paid. See, here's something else that I've learned. And I typically don't talk about current price, like what I pay for items, that often. But I'm almost positive I paid $25 shipped, maybe $26, somewhere between $24 and $27. That's $10, that's $13 over the price of this. That's included the shipping. My hot topic is good sometimes. It was really bad when it came to these. They let me down. I was patient. They tried to do what they could, and they just they kind of fell on their face a couple times. So I don't like the hunt like that anymore. If it's within a 20 to 30% or reasonable markup, so in this particular case, in my mind, shipping for anything nowadays is $5. It's anywhere across the country. It's as little as $3.50, as much as like, $8 now for something first class. It sounds ridiculous, but I say $5. I basically paid $5 over this. I paid 30% more than what it was on the shelf for. I didn't have to hunt. I didn't have to look. It just showed up at my door, and it's an exclusive. I'm in. When it gets much more than that, like the chase for the Pez, gets a little bit harder for me to justify it. But again, time. I'm running out of time, and that's our biggest nemesis. So yeah, I'll pay a couple extra bucks to have it here and know that it's there. I'll hunt for the other things that are really, really expensive, that take a lot of time or relationship or really digging or going out and just finding something at the flea market, which I still like to do. So I'm rambling now. Yeah. Now here's the thing: is that back on the price of the Megastruck's Castle. If you bought it, they did this weird thing with GameStop where they did 25% off items over $100. So if you wound up doing an in-store pickup, you could have received Castle Grayskull for, I believe it was $186.50. Now you, depending on your state, your tax would have gone on top of that. So, basically it wound up being right around that $200 price point, give or take a couple bucks, out the door. So that's 50 bucks. Oh, that's a good chunk of change that you save. So if you watch and you played the game, you could have got it down to that price organically. I still have a feeling those that survive the Walmarts will wind up making it on the shelves at a clearance level of probably in that $150 range, and they'll last for a day and be gone. Just my gut. That is the last of what I have today that I planned for. I obviously have a whole bunch more. We can kind of tease you a little bit. No, I won't do that. We'll show you the other stuff another time, because then I got to sign off and I don't want to do this anyway. So, yep, John, you're right. You could get it for 200 shipped as well, depending on where you were at and how that worked out too. So the 25% off was a really good opportunity for those that wanted it. And again, my local GameStop was awesome to work with. I questioned a lot of different things in regards to the release of it, the pre-order, and how Walmart was having it 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance, and then they were touting that they were only going to have it for 30 days exclusive. It just... Anyway, I was asking questions at a corporate level, and I was getting responses, which was fantastic. So I applaud GameStop both at the local level and most of the way up the chain. It did eventually, I did not get my final answers, but hey, they responded and they were at least cooperative. So way better than most companies I've dealt with a lot of things. But I will say that the toy community and some of the toy groups, and when you ask questions and they're poignant and they're civil and they're nice, you tend to you'll get somewhere. And my local guys, again, I support, thank them. I know they'll never see this, but I really do thank them for helping me with that and securing my Castle Grayskull Mega Constructs, which was awesome. Okay. Ha! Rabbit hole. Well, the nice thing is, John, is that there are no Lego He-Man Legos. There are the knockoff ones that came out, which again, a friend of mine got those for my birthday, and I absolutely love them. But they're knockoff, so we don't have to worry about those. But we do got to find that Scareglow. I got to find that Stratos, and then we got to get our hands on the Battle Bones. And then there's a whole another one. You got Point Dread coming out. There's a couple other figures that I saw as well, and I think there's another set too. I have not heard any rumblings though of a Snake Mountain, and I would love if they actually put something together for that. But given how long it took for Castle Grayskull, it'd probably be a while for that if that ever does come to fruition. Somebody had built a Lego version from Legos of the Masters vehicles. I'm sorry, I cannot remember his name. I apologize if you watch this. They were spot on. I mean, they were amazing, but they were made from Legos. Killer. And so, all right, guys, I've rambled on now. We're at the 35-minute mark, approaching that. So I really appreciate you guys watching, ladies watching as well. For those of you that are not aware, there is a YouTube channel as well. It's growing. It's small. We're just starting to share more. Subscribe to it. It helps. For those of you that are watching on Facebook, the followers, thank you again so much for watching and participating and sharing. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up. And last but not least, go check out Retro Eggs Limited. It's a pursuit of something big. I hope to someday make it a much bigger part of my life, but it's a business, so it takes a lot to keep it up and running. Working partnerships with people like Mark and Rebecca Taylor, working with PowerCon, being able to do their pins and do some other things. It's amazing, but your support is very much appreciated and needed. So check out Retro Eggs Limited. Again, thank you very much for doing so. Thank you for watching these videos. Motu Joe, Retro Eggs Limited. Anywhere you go, you can find me and we'll get you covered. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.